Rain tapped softly against Daniel's bedroom window. The room was dark except for the cold blue glow of his laptop screen. At first, he thought he was dreaming because standing in front of him was himself. Another Daniel, silent, motionless, watching. And before Daniel could move, the screen of his laptop began to crack. A distorted hand slowly reached out from inside the monitor. His own hand. Daniel tried to pull away, but his body wouldn't listen. Then he woke up. His chest tightened violently. Sweat ran down his face as he sat upright in bed. The nightmare was gone, but the fear wasn't. The digital clock beside his bed read 3:17 a.m. For a few seconds, Daniel just listened to the rain, trying to calm his breathing, trying to convince himself it wasn't real. Then his phone vibrated. The sound nearly made him jump. Daniel slowly looked toward the desk. A YouTube notification glowed through the darkness. Unknown channel, dreamarchive.zip. New upload, dream_04.move. Daniel frowned. He had never heard of the channel before, but something about it felt familiar. His hand trembled slightly as he picked up the phone. And the moment he opened the video, his blood ran cold. It was his dream. Every detail, every movement, the room, the rain, the cracked laptop screen, even the other version of himself standing in the corner. The footage matched perfectly, as if someone had recorded the nightmare from inside the room. Daniel stared at the screen in disbelief. Then suddenly, the video continued, past the moment he remembered waking up. The camera slowly moved across the room, toward his bed, toward his sleeping body. Daniel's breathing stopped. The angle made no sense. Someone had been standing inside his room, watching him sleep. The footage ended abruptly, but Daniel didn't sleep again that night. The next morning, rain covered the city in grey fog. Students moved through the school entrance with umbrellas while Daniel walked alone through the crowd. His mind replayed the upload over and over, every frame, every impossible detail. By the time he entered the classroom, he looked exhausted. Aiko noticed immediately. She sat beside the window near Daniel's desk, quiet, observant. Unlike most people at school, Aiko actually paid attention. She watched Daniel carefully for a moment before speaking. "You look like you haven't slept in days." Daniel hesitated, then silently slid his phone across the desk. At first, Aiko looked confused, but as the video played, her expression slowly changed. Confusion became concern, then concern became fear. The classroom suddenly felt quieter. The rain outside sounded louder somehow. Then Aiko noticed something. Her eyes locked onto the upload timestamp, and her face went pale. The video had been uploaded 3 hours before Daniel even fell asleep. Neither of them spoke for several seconds, because there was no logical explanation. That should have been impossible. But the uploads didn't stop. That night, another video appeared, then another, and another. Every dream Daniel had. The channel uploaded. Some of the videos showed things Daniel didn't even remember seeing. Dark silhouettes standing behind him, strange whispers hidden beneath the audio, figures reflected in classroom windows. And sometimes, Aiko appeared in the dreams too, watching him, trying to warn him. Daniel became terrified to sleep, but exhaustion always won eventually. One afternoon during class, Daniel nearly drifted asleep at his desk. That's when he noticed Reina Aizawa watching him from the front of the classroom. Most students admired her, calm, elegant, intelligent, but something about her gaze unsettled Daniel, like she understood more than she should. As Reina turned toward the classroom monitor, Daniel noticed something flicker behind her reflection, a dark shape, gone in a single frame. Maybe exhaustion was making him hallucinate, or maybe someone else inside the school already knew about the channel. That evening, Daniel and Aiko walked through the nearly empty hallway together. Then his phone vibrated again. Both of them froze. Slowly, Daniel pulled the phone from his hoodie pocket. New upload. Final_. Dream.move. The thumbnail showed Daniel standing inside the classroom, and directly behind Aiko stood a dark silhouette. Aiko's breathing stopped. Daniel slowly lifted his eyes from the phone. At the far end of the hallway, someone was standing there, watching them, motionless. The lights flickered once, and the silhouette disappeared. Only the empty hallway remained, but Daniel already knew one thing. Tonight's dream had already been uploaded.